I'm Nelson Isaacson here with some weird news for you. A Boston, Massachusetts Cathedral High School quarterback was flagged for raising his arm in celebration of a touchdown in his state championship football game. He went for a 60-yard run, and as he was crossing the field goal line, he pointed up to God in celebration of his victory. The officials immediately flagged him for taunting, resulting in the play being called back and his team losing the state championship by 4 points. His parents and the team have since appealed the call. However, Massachusetts does not allow appeal of officials' calls, and the game will stay as it was called. In California, a Mythbusters experiment went bad when a cannonball that they shot out of an artillery cannon took an errant bounce and crashed through a house in Dublin. The sheriff's spokesman, J.D. Nelson, said the projectile from Alameda County firing range in Dublin missed its intended target and hit a home near Tessa Yarrow Road and Somerset Lane. The sheriff's office said it was a cannonball fired by a Mythbusters crew that took a few unfortunate bounces. Mythbusters has since apologized for the accident. And now for some heartwarming news. A dog that went missing from its family home in Virginia back in 2003 has been found in Northern California and will be returning home for the holidays. The stray was found by Meg Eden of Oregon, who was working in a wildlife area, and she found a stray American Staffordshire. She took it in and scanned it for a microchip, and they traced the dog's owners back into Virginia. The owners of the dog are ecstatic to have it back and are super excited to show it to their daughter. This is all the news for today.
A garage fire at 5416 Falcon Avenue in Parkville Tuesday was started by a wood stove, and damage probably totaled several $1,000s, said Mountain Iron Fire Chief Joe Berea. In Virginia, 3 adult males have been arrested by police in connection with a recent rash of burglaries and thefts in the city. That's all for today.
Hi, I'm Heather Drivon, and I'm standing here with Marissa Mason. What games are you most excited for this season?
Well, I was really excited for the Barn game, and we beat them because they're 5th ranked. And then I'm excited for the Cook-Orr game because I think that they're so good, but we're going to beat them.
Yeah. What do you think about your team this year?
We're way closer than last year, and we're more of a team than just circled on one person. So we're better, and everyone loves each other this year.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll go to state?
I think we will. If we keep doing good as we are, we'll go to state.
Awesome. Marissa Mason, MLB basketball player.
Shut the front door, it's cold outside. Last week my weather predictions were kind of inaccurate because, I don't know, but it didn't snow like I thought it would. But it did snow last night, and it's supposed to snow a lot this week, so make sure you get your shovels out. And it's supposed to get really cold because my ears are numb right now, and I'm sure Kim's are too. Kim? Yes, they are very cold. Yeah. Pretty cold out, so make sure you get those earmuffs and wear your mittens because otherwise it'll be pretty cold. Warm up your cars because I hate getting in a cold car. So stay warm. Whose bourbon is this? Action. Whose truck is this?
Hi, I'm with Ms. Fox, one of the directors of the Math League. Ms. Fox, so why did you want to bring Math League back to MIB?
We wanted to give students an opportunity to have fun with math.
Okay. How does a normal meeting work?
Well, they do 4 different tests. There's test A, B, C, and D at each meet, and test A would be Algebra 1 topics, test B is geometry, and test C is mostly trigonometry, and then test D is Algebra 2 and analysis. So each student takes 2 tests, and then once everybody's done, they do a team test all together.
Okay, so how do they know who wins?
Each school has a scoring team, and the scoring teams are made up of 8 students. And each of the tests that the kids take have 4 problems on them. They get 1 point quick question, and then 3 2-point questions. And for each point that your students get, your school gets a point. But only the scores of the 8 students count. So not everybody's scores count. It's kind of sad. And then you have up to 24 points on the team test.
Okay. That was the math teacher talking math stuff.